here, Richard, whatever. I change this intro up every time. But anyway, welcome to the Nerd Life. So, this is Journey into Forgeworld. We got back from our vacation, and yeah, I haven't worked on the Titan in a while. Only because he's been finished. Not completely finished. I haven't painted him yet. And I'm still, like, there's still some spots I want to sand down some of that white putty and stuff. But the build is pretty much done. I've been primarily working on right now commission builds for people. You know, building stuff for other people. So that's why I've been super busy on that. Not really been recording that so much. I just did the one unboxing. I didn't want to record anything else because I'm going to send it up to Jake, Chief Live Gaming, and he's going to do an unboxing there. Kind of show you what I finished up. As soon as I get these done, I can ship them out to him this week. Which pretty much that's almost, I believe that's done, to be honest. I just need to go back and look and get all the bits and stuff gathered up, and then get it packaged up and sit. But that's not why you're here. You're here for the granddaddy of them all. So, I finished it, like I said. We're done. I do need a couple of things, which when I go table down, I will show you in a minute what I'm missing and what I need. Without further ado, let's just go table down and look at this man-child size thing, shall we? Well, here we are, table down, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this because there's no real easy way to do this. But, yeah, so anyway, if I move forward, you know, you got his crotch level, and you can stand up, and there he is. This dude is massive, man. I mean, I don't even have a... Oh, yeah, I do. I have one of the Princeps. Okay, here we go. So this guy, look at that man, little man. He's going to stand right here by his feet. That's his Titan. This is my Titan. I drive it. I sound like Sean Connery. Not really, but wow. Yeah. So anyway, we have this huge, massive Titan. He is done, man. He is pretty much done, except the armor plates, which I have a whole big old bin right over here, full of armor plating. I still need to do some of the trimming off. They're clean. They just need to be trimmed and everything. Armor plates to the weapons. Armor plates to everything else. And here's a little pile of stuff that goes on there. I'm going to show you what some of this did, what I did. So, I haven't glued these on yet. These little plates are the ones that go in between the feet right here. Just these little armor dealies. I haven't put those on yet. I'll do that later. We've got... Is this a pencil lead or is this... That's a drill bit. Okay. What else we got over here? I'm trying to just check real quick. Make sure I got everything over here to show you. Okay, so... First things first. Here's the claw. I had a little incident. One of the cats knocked a box off a table, and this was in it. So this front finger right here broke off, so I just glued it back on just now. It's still a little, not quite fully glued, but yeah. Make sure it gets stuck down there nice and neat. But anyway, so yeah, so that broke off, so I decided not to put this on for the moment. It comes with the little, was it the hurricane bolters or whatever they're called? That goes on the back. I'm going to paint all this up first, and I'm still contemplating whether or not I'm just going to glue this down or have it an option where I just take it on and off. So that's the tough part. The other tough part is I can't pin it on. I'm going to have to use a magnet, and a pretty sturdy magnet, because whenever this goes on the model, I'll tell you what, I'll show you how it goes on the model, because that'll kind of give me my segue into my how I did the pinning for the arms, which those I guess technically aren't done yet either. Oh, there's a big old plasma cannon in your face. Surprise. Loosen this up. Pivot over here. Tilt it up a little bit. Ah, broke the leg of the tripod. Now it'll be a bipod. Okay, so I have these metal pins in there. They're oversized for right now because I'm still working on a cap for it. And I have an idea. I don't have it handy or I'd show you. I'll show you as I make it. It's going to involve some casting and resin and stuff like that. But anyway, a big old metal rod goes all the way through. Sheesh kebab. Sorry about that. So, anyway, like I said, this brass rod, I have one on each arm. They go all the way through. I also have
I also drilled a hole in here, so there's a secondary rod up in here that comes down. And so that kind of helps it line up, and that keeps it from pivoting. And then this rod keeps it in. So I got this idea from Chuffy. If you go check him out, he's got the, he did a Warlord Titan, and that's how he kind of pinned his up. Like I said, I'm going to have a cap on here, like a little small cap that I'm going to do so that way it's something I can grab a hold of and easily pull it out. I'm just going to cast it and dip this in resin and have it kind of cure to it so it's all one piece, more or less. So let's go ahead and put this on and show you how. Working around my camera, so we'll see how easy that is. There we go, up in there. Hard part for me sometimes is getting it lined up perfectly. Oh, first try, went right in. So yeah, so it goes all the way through both sides. Same on this one. All the way through both sides. I have it set up where this hand and the plasma are swappable. Right now, this one can't go on that side, the volcano cannon, because of where the holes I drilled up and down, they don't line up perfectly, so it's a really tight squeeze if I try to put this one on this side. So that's fine. Later on, I'll just get another one of these and put them on there so I can have dual whatevers. And it seems like, I don't know if I'm reading the Imperial Armor wrong, but it looks like there's a lot of options for weapons for this guy. So yeah, we'll just see. I'm gonna pause the video real quick, and I'm gonna take him off his legs so I can kind of rest him on the ground, and we can kind of go over some of the other stuff I've did to him. Give me a few seconds. All right, so here we go. I moved him down torso height, or took him off the legs, so he's down a bit. Tilt it back down now. Oops, tighten that. There we go. Okay, so we have back here, we have these little weapons here. There is the dual last blaster thingies for the front, and those are for the back. I don't know if you can like put one of each on the back. I can't remember. These called like the Mega Bolters. I don't remember what those are freaking called. I don't have the book handy. But they go on here, and I'm sure later on they're going to have other options. So I did it where it's magnetized like that. So I can just kind of put that in there and do that like that. There's a big gap, more than I wanted because I didn't trim it right. But it happens. It's the first one. You kind of know what you're going to do later on. So there you go. So I got the two last blaster thingies up here. Glued on, set up, ready to go. Well, not glued on, magnetized on. And then later on, like I said, I could swap. And again, I don't know if I could put one of these in back and one of the other ones up front. So it's kind of like mismatch. So I get both types of weapons from all angles. The head, we know, I showed you that before, it's magnetized on, so when I get the other heads later on, I really want the beta head for this, I think. I liked this one, but the beta head looks really cool. Still got a lot of gaps in there, man. Need to sand that down. I just now noticed that. I was in such a hurry. That gap is filled, but with some clear filler. But anyway, more putty garbage. Need to sand that down in there too. But I don't know what I'm going to do with the interior yet. I might as well paint it up, I guess. You know, get the print set put in there. Paint them up, put them in. Had I thought ahead of time better, I would have left this completely apart and just painted the entire interior separate. You know, with it open so I can get all the cool nooks and cranny details and do some cool stuff on the screens. So I got some really rad screens up in here that you can kind of mess with and play with. But I didn't, so alas, it's sad. And this thing has been scrubbed to death, and it's still got that shine to it. I'm just going to hope that it's just that weird resin. You know, occasionally resin gets that way. Next things next. So we move up. So we have the tri-cannon bobber thingies. These right now just sit on there. They just rest there, and it works out pretty good. I'm probably still going to come back with a rod and drill in there and put a pin in it so that way I can just keep it extra pinned and make sure it stays really good up top here. So it doesn't have too many wobble play. I think that'll probably be the best bet for it. But Other than that, I mean, it went together really well. It's a really easy build. Nice build. I wouldn't say easy. I'm not going to say easy, because there was a lot of things that tried my patience on this. You have one thing warped and off, it's a pain in the... This is thick resin. Like this piece right here, this whole center piece right here was slightly off. It took so long to get that thing warmed up enough to where I could give it any kind of flex to kind of flatten it out and smooth it. And I'm still not even sure I got it 100% right. But I'll tell you, this is my first build. I loved building this. I'm looking forward to building more if I ever get the chance. For somebody else, if you want it built, you want to own it, but you're too scared to build it. Like I said, I do build commissions. I will be more than happy to bust this out for you guys and let you paint it all up. It is a fun chore, though. Lots of brass rods, lots of epoxy putty, and really just planning. And I know things I've done here, now that I've done it, I'll be like, okay, next time I'll do it this way so it's a little bit easier. Void shields, I didn't glue or magnetize them. I just put a little pin in it, little paperclip pin. If it'll focus. There you go, a little paperclip pin on there. And then just drill the holes in the little spots. And they all just kind of slide right down in there. And they're all similar, so I don't have to put them on like a certain way. Like, oh, this void shield has to go here. They're all there. Everything, I did a pretty good job of keeping it well centered. I'll look forward to painting these up too. Giving a really cool blue glow or something. Or green. I don't want to go green. Green's Necrons, and yeah, I want the Imperium to get all pissy. Oh, you're doing Necron green? That's just crazy, guys. You just can't. But that's heresy. Heresy, fellas. Heresy. You're the only heresy. Ho, 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 ho. There we go. So there's all the void shields on there. Now as they get gone, get lost, just pull them off. Well, that one's a good wedge in there. That's the paperclip's a little twisty. But yeah, dude, that is it, man. This guy is done. I am so... Oh no, void shield on the ground. Void shield on the ground. I'm so glad to be finished with this guy. For, well, at least this part of it. Now to get on to the extra fun, super duper time consuming part is the paint. And like I said, I have these big shields to paint, these big armor platings to paint. And I mean, just imagine that guy there. And then where is the, oh, they're not, this guy's flashing on it, so I can't put them on there and show you. But anyway, my goal is with these, it's like this piece will go over here. So my goal with this is to do some cool mural work on these. Not as intense as some of those I've seen, because I've seen some pretty epic ones, but I want to take my time on these guys. Oh, this goes around front. That goes like right there. Because that's where that shield goes. I guess I already put it up. My kiddo's singing. But I already think I have a color for this too. I'm really pleased with it. It's going to be kind of a freak over at Frost and Fish turned me on to it. I used it for my librarian for my Lost Legion, which I'll be doing another video later on this week, kind of like a where I'm at on everything. But it's a really cool Imperial purple or blue, or it's a blue. But dude, it is such a clean blue. It has a purple tint, and you lighten it up with purples. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. So that's gonna be a good. That's gonna be a bit of the tones on here for sure.
Thanks for watching. No, you have to be.
I'll put this up here. Let's see this. Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun, guys. I'm excited. I'm so excited to get to paint on this guy. Like I said, it's gonna be a very time-consuming process. I'm gonna go as slow as I can, take my time on it. So I want to get things like in here where you've got like little wires and stuff, you know, having like oil dripping around them, things like that. Just something to make it look really cool. You know, give it a good. I just want it to look good, man. That's it. Just flat out, I want to make it look as good as I can. But I mean, that's all of us, right? All of our model kits, we want to make them look as nice and clean as we can. Oh, well, my wife's home now, guys, so I got to get stopping here so I can go make some dinner. We're going to get some spaghetti. And, yeah. Anyway, guys, I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Keep rocking that nerd life, my friends. I'll see you next time.